Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un sealed what appears to be a burgeoning alliance with a landmark defense pact. The agreement, promising immediate military assistance in case of an attack on either party, has not only strengthened ties between Moscow and Pyongyang, but has also raised concerns and captured the attention of the international community, particularly the United States and its Asian allies.
The relations between the two countries has been elevated to a higher level as an alliance. This has provided a legal foundation on which we can fulfill two governments' grand plan and our people's wishes of building stronger countries while protecting the safety of the world and region.
The Comprehensive Partnership Agreement signed today provides, among other things, for mutual assistance in the event of aggression against one of the participants in this document. In this regard, the Russian Federation does not rule out the development of military technical cooperation with the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in accordance with the document signed today.
While Putin and Kim celebrated their deepening relationship, another significant player in the region, China, watched cautiously from the sidelines. Despite being a crucial political and economic patron for both Russia and North Korea, China's response to the new pact has been notably subdued and measured. Analysts suggest that China's restrained reaction reflects a complex set of strategic considerations. On one hand, China values stability in Northeast Asia and seeks to avoid any actions that could escalate tensions in the region. On the other hand, Beijing is also keenly aware of the need to maintain its influence over North Korea, a neighbor with whom it shares a complex and at times strained relationship. The deepening partnership between Russia and North Korea comes at a sensitive time for China. The country is grappling with a slowing economy and facing increasing pressure from the US and its allies on various fronts. Beijing is wary of the implications of Moscow's military support for Pyongyang, particularly in terms of further empowering Kim's regime, which has aggressively expanded its nuclear and missile programs in recent years. While some in Beijing may view the Russia-North Korea alliance as a potential counterbalance to US influence in the region, others are concerned about the potential destabilizing effects on the Korean peninsula. China's nuanced approach reflects its desire to maintain a delicate balance, avoiding actions that could push North Korea further into Russia's orbit, while also safeguarding its own strategic interests. As Russia and North Korea strengthen their ties, China finds itself in a delicate position, weighing its strategic interests against the risk of increased instability in the region. The coming months will test Beijing's ability to navigate these complex dynamics as it seeks to uphold its own interests while maintaining a semblance of regional stability. The recent revelation that Russia has received over 10,000 shipping containers, equivalent to 260,000 metric tons of munitions or related material, from North Korea since September, as claimed by the US in February, has added a new dimension to the evolving dynamics in Northeast Asia. Both Russia and North Korea have vehemently denied these accusations, further complicating the situation. Despite accusations from the US about China providing dual-use goods to Russia that could enhance its military capabilities, Beijing has refrained from offering direct military assistance to Putin's regime and has maintained a cautious distance from supporting Kim's nuclear and missile programs. This stance underscores China's strategic balancing act, as any escalation in support from Russia to North Korea could undermine China's ability to control the situation on the Korean peninsula, according to Liu Dongshu, an expert on Chinese politics. The Mutual Defense Pact between Kim and Putin draws parallels to a similar treaty signed between North Korea and the Soviet Union, during the Cold War in 1961. However, the collapse of the Soviet Union led to a replacement treaty with weaker security assurances. In contrast, the Sino-North Korea Treaty of Friendship, Cooperation, and Mutual Assistance, signed in 1961, remains in place after several renewals, highlighting the enduring nature of the alliance between China and North Korea. Despite the formal military alliance between China and North Korea, Beijing remains ambiguous about its obligations under the treaty, leaving it unclear whether China is obligated to automatically come to North Korea's defense in the event of a war. Similarly, the specifics of the new defense pact between Russia and North Korea remain unclear, raising questions about the extent of their mutual obligations. The timing of the new treaty is significant, as it comes amid heightened tensions on the Korean peninsula. Kim's abandonment of a long-standing policy of peaceful reunification with South Korea and his aggressive rhetoric have raised concerns about the potential for renewed conflict in the region. The absence of a formal peace treaty between North and South Korea since the end of the Korean War in 1953 further exacerbates the fragile peace in the region. The underlying message of the pact is clear. Driven by a shared hostility towards the US and its allies, Russia and North Korea are seeking to challenge the Western-led global order and establish an alternative framework. This goal aligns with China's broader geopolitical ambitions, as Beijing also seeks to assert itself as a counterbalance to Western hegemony. Putin's criticism of what he termed as the imperialist policy of the United States and its satellites underscores the shared anti-Western sentiment among the three autocratic nations. However, the extent to which this alliance can effectively challenge the existing global order remains uncertain.
Russia and North Korea have been linked by strong friendship and close neighborly relations for many decades. Interaction between our countries is based on the principles of equality and mutual respect for each other's interests. We highly appreciate your consistent and unchanging support of the Russian policies, including in the Ukrainian direction, meaning our fight against the imperialist hegemonistic policies of the US and its satellites against the Russian Federation.